Ladies and gentlemen, this is your third bout of the evening in the 130-pound junior lightweight class. This competition is scheduled for 4 rounds. In the blue corner, standing at 5 foot 4 inches tall, weighing in at 130 pounds. With a pro record of 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Trained at the Winnipeg Elite Boxing and at the Winnipeg Academy of MMA. Competitive international MMA and Jiu-Jitsu, former national wrestling champion with an amateur boxing record of 15 wins, 2 losses. Please welcome to Calgary, Kyle Oliveira. And in the red corner, standing at 5 foot 6 inches tall, weighing in at 129.5 pounds, with a professional record of 5 wins, 0 losses, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Trained by fighting under the Teofista stable of champions. Please welcome one of the most exciting boxers to grace the Calgary stage, hometown favorite, your own Roxie Lam.
And that was announcer Tim Sweet with the particulars, as we welcome you to the lovely Chinese Cultural Center in downtown Calgary, where our featured bout of the evening takes place between Roxie Lam and Kyle Oliveira of Winnipeg. Lam, a Calgary fighter, has a sizable crowd here cheering him on. And we await the bell to begin this featured bout of the evening. Teofista Boxing Series 16, Roxie Lam versus Kyle Oliveira, scheduled for 4 rounds. The fighters touch glove to start things off. Jab to the body from Oliveira. Lam looks to lead with his jab as well. Both fighters in the center of the ring looking to establish their lead foot in the early going. A battle of jabs to start things off. Good right hand over the top by Lam. Oliveira looks to counter with a left hook, keeping a low center of gravity. Both men looking to establish distance in the early going. Good jab from Lam. Looks to lead over the top with a right hand that doesn't quite land flush. Both men having success with their lead left jab early in the bout. Oliveira fires a left hook that misses the mark, and Lam looks to counter with the right hand. Both men again battling with their jab in the center of the ring as Lam fires a hard right hand to the body. The crowd is getting amped as Lam lets his punches go. Goes back to leading with the jab and lands a good right hand over the top. Follows it up with a left hook that Oliveira evades. Good right hand over the top by Oliveira. And a good left hook, followed by a right hand. Backs Lam up to the ropes and lands another left hook. He's really letting his hands go here. Hammers Lam with a left and a right. Lam in some duress here, but he shows the heart that he's come to be known for as he fights back. Another left hook and right hand, and Lam is pulling into the ropes, and the referee is issuing a count. Oliveira mistakenly thought the bout was stopped, but the referee is issuing a count because the ropes held Lam up. Lam looks under some duress, but the referee checks his gloves, and the bout continues. Oliveira looks to load up with a right hand, and Lam is hanging on. Good shot to the body, and Lam still fighting back despite the fact he's on some unsteady legs. Oliveira still sensing opportunity. Let's go with lefts and rights. He's backing Lam up right into the corner. And we'll see if Lam has his legs back underneath him. It appears as though Oliveira might have emptied a little bit of the tank there, going for broke. And Lam does have his legs underneath him as he comes back. The result is a sensational fight here in Calgary at Teofista Boxing Series 16 as the crowd loves the heart they're seeing from the hometown fighter. Good left hook by Oliveira. but Lam looks to have regained his senses. Oh, but he ate a telling left hook to the body, and he gets sent back into the ropes again. He looks as though he will survive the round. The bell sounds, and Lam is in trouble again, but his heart has kept him in there. The duress is not strange to Lam. He was decked early in his last fight and came back to win an incredible decision in a comeback bout that thrilled the crowd at the Deerfoot Casino. One thing is sure, he has the heart of a warrior. Oliveira in his corner receiving instructions, sensing the opportunity. We'll see if he can follow up. Lam receiving instructions from his trainer Eric de Guzman. Is hoping the 60 seconds between rounds will give him an opportunity to get his legs back under him. He's got to watch out for that left hook from Oliveira, both to the body and to the head. They were telling weapons in the first round for the Winnipeg fighter. And the bell sounds to begin round two. A good jab from Lam, and Oliveira looks to land the left hook to the body. Lam looking to step up the aggression here. And we'll see how much Oliveira has left in the tank from that onslaught in round one. Lam looking to land some punches to keep Oliveira off of him. He knows it's a dogfight. Both fighters going back to jabbing as the action slows to start the second round. Good jab to the body from Oliveira, trying to measure the distance. Lam comes forward. As the crowd is anxious for more action here at the Chinese Cultural Center. A good left and right from Lam. Oliveira just pawing with the jab right now. Good shot to the body by Lam. A good uppercut as the fighters engage in close up. A fight in a phone booth. And Oliveira backs Lam up to the ropes again. But he covers up and moves well. And looks out of danger for the moment. A good left hook and right hand by Oliveira. Sensing another opportunity here. But Lam is using movement in this round. He needs to stay off those ropes. It seems as though Oliveira does his best work when he's got Lam with his back against the rope. Calgary fighter looks to jab and moves to the center of the ring where the action slows momentarily. Lam leading with the jab. Oliveira looking to seize the opportunity, waiting for his moment to strike. Looks to be hoping to land a counter again, but Lam is controlling the action at the moment with activity. Good left and right to the body by Lam. Backs Oliveira up for the moment. And a good right hand by Lam. In what is shaping up to be a great fight here in Calgary. A lot of back and forth action in round two. The crowd is cheering on the hometown fighter, who again climbed up off the canvas in the first round and looks for the moment to be bringing the action to Oliveira. Good activity by Lam in this round. A good left hook, followed by a right hand, and he's pinned Oliveira against the ropes, and the crowd is loving every moment here in Calgary. There's nothing like seeing their hero get off the deck to come roaring back. 10 seconds left in the round. A good rebound round for Lam. But Oliveira lands a left hook in the final moment. Shows he still has some fight left in him. And the second round has come to a close. And the crowd is on their feet here in Calgary. An excellent fight considering that the local fighter looked to be in some trouble in round one and fought his way through it as he's done so many times before. Lam has the reputation of having a big heart, and he's showing again why here tonight in Calgary. Head trainer Eric de Guzman of Teofista Boxing giving instructions to his charge. And Oliveira looks poised and confident while he rests on his stool. It looks as though both men have a round in the bank, with, of course, Oliveira having the extra point for scoring the knockdown in the opening stanza. This fight is very much still on the table. And the crowd is on their feet as the bell sounds to begin round 3. Oliveira comes out, looking to attack to the body. Lam firing the jab, looking to back his man up. Lam trying to establish distance with the jab. As both fighters fight in the center of the ring in the beginning stages of round 3. A good uppercut from Lam. Oliveira looking to target that midsection. He did have success setting his attack up with it early in the fight. Lam is again looking to establish distance with his lead jab, as the action is mainly in the center of the ring to start round 3. A good left hook and right hand by Lam, who lands a right hand to the midsection. A good 1-2 from Lam. And Oliveira looks a little hesitant to let his hands go at this stage. The question becomes is how much energy did he spend in the first round letting his hands go in those flurries? Fighters in the center of the ring. Lam again leads with his jab. Again, Oliveira a little hesitant to let his hands go, but he fires the jab well. Both men look to exchange lead jabs here. Round 3 appears to be very much on the table halfway through. Again, Lam leading with the jab and backing Oliveira up. This bodes well for him on the judges' scorecards. But Oliveira with a great right hand over the top. Pins Lam on the ropes and lets his hands go. But Roxie fights back. And he moves away to the center of the ring, where there's less imminent danger. Goes back to controlling the jab, does the hometown fighter. Good right hand over the top, and he backs up Oliveira, who looks to counter. It's turning into a good round for the hometown fighter, who is controlling the majority of the action coming forward and letting his hands go. Oliveira has had his moments, but his hands are too stationary at the moment. Lam, content to lead with the jab, is looking to close the gap on the scorecards, having given away the extra point in round 1 for the knockdown. 30 seconds left in the round. A good left hook by Oliveira, followed by a right hand. Lam looks to tie him up. Another good right hand by Oliveira. Surely closening things up here in round 3, but Lam fights back. 10 seconds remaining in the round. Good right hand to the body. And Roxie closes the round strong, letting his hands go. A few good punches from Oliveira, but the activity from Lam in that round may have swung it in his favor. Lam needs this last round in addition to that round 3 if he's hoping to pull the win out on points. The crowd remains buzzing as we await round 4, which will be the 4th and final round in this 4-round contest. Oliveira's corner, trying to loosen their man up. And more instructions from Coach de Guzman for his charge, Roxie Lam. The crowd is literally on their feet to await the start of the 4th and final round. Again, the hometown fighter will need to dig deep in order to climb out of the early hole. And the bell sounds to begin round 4. Lam going back to work with the jab. He has had success from it in the following rounds. Oliveira with a good right hand, follows up with a left hook. Lam pumping the left jab, and the fighters exchange. Good lead left jab from Lam. Oliveira seems a little hesitant to let his jab go and prefers to fire away with hard punches, hoping that the power punches will serve him as well as they did early in the fight. Good uppercut from Lam. Good action in close as we near the halfway mark of the final round. Fighters look eager to let their hands go. Good left and right to the body by Roxie. Oliveira looking to choose his spots. Again, seems guilty of not letting his hands go as he fires the jab back. Lam, again the busier fighter in round 4, putting his punches together nicely. Good shot to the body by Oliveira. Referee steps in. Good left hook by Oliveira. Lam manages to evade the follow-up. And again backs off the ropes into the center of the ring where he is under less fire. Lam goes back with the jab and follows up with the right hand. Both fighters looking somewhat tired in this final round. Good left hook by Lam. Good right hand over the top, putting his punches together nicely to close things out. He is finishing strong. Good right hand, and the crowd goes wild as Lam looks to finish strong. Left and right to the body. Oliveira swinging with some wild punches. Fighters stand in the center of the ring to close things off. A good right hand by Lam, and he backs Oliveira up to the ropes. Oliveira grabs, tries to land some shots to the body, and some more good shots by Lam, and another good shot by Oliveira. It's a honey of a fight late here in Calgary. 10-second clasps as the round 4 draws to an end. And the crowd is on their feet. A great left hook from Oliveira to end things. And the crowd goes wild. Oliveira raising his hands in victory, sensing that he may have done enough to win that round. This fight is going to come down to how those rounds 3 and 4 were scored by the judges. Lam was seemingly needing to sweep the rounds after he went down in the first. Did he do enough here in his hometown? That's the question that remains. Announcer Tim Sweet will have the decision for us shortly. Regardless of the result, it was a crowd pleaser here in Calgary in a co-featured bout in Teofista Boxing Series 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Judge Brian Giesbrecht scores the bout 38-37. Judge Glenn Dawson scores the bout 38-37. While Judge Terry Tompkins scores the bout 38-38. As a result, your winner by majority decision in the blue corner.